Hello everybody and welcome back to Subnautica. In the last episode, I believe we were realizing that we didn't have the Stalker Tooth unlocked yet, so I need to run around and see about trying to do that. But I think, as I was just thinking about that, I don't remember, did we get the scanner room unlocked? Because that would make it much easier for us to find that. I don't remember where exactly the scanner room is, and honestly, I think that A, unlocking the scanner room is a major thing that you should do when you're doing the playthroughs for this, and B, it will also make it where we can find those stalker teeth much more easily, because yes, we could go through the process of trying to get a stalker to drop one, but realistically, if we could just find one on the ground and unlock the scanner room anyway, kind of rather do that. So I think what we'll do is we'll swim around, we'll drive around looking for pieces of the scanner room, because if we can find that last one, I mean, I think it's... Okay, I mean... Punk. Because I think if we can find the scanner room, that'll make it really easy to find one of the teeth that are just kind of laying on the ground. And I'd kind of just like to have the scanner room anyway, so I think that's what we're going to do. I'll head off towards the northwest area, look around for the scanner room piece, and then hopefully we'll be able to go back, get that installed, and then that'll be it for that. I just want to see what this is. Mobile vehicle bay fragment, we already have that. So yeah, let me go find a wreck or something or let me go find the mushroom forest, maybe a wreck, and we'll see if we can find the last scanner room piece that we need. Found ourselves a piece of bioreactor here, that's cool. Oh, I guess we already had that. Didn't realize that we already had that. I don't suppose he was kind enough to drop what we needed. That's okay. I also realized that, I also remember now that I'm looking at the beacon over here, that we had a radio message come in with LifePod 13's location in there, so actually I think we're going to head over there. Maybe we'll get lucky in the last... It's really loud today. The last scanner room piece that we need will be over there, which will be nice. I'm not sure, but I think this might be... Nope, moon pool. We already have the moon pool. Don't need that. Alright, we've made it here to LifePod 13. Let's hop out and see what's available here. The data pad, cool. Or, I'm sorry, abandoned PDA.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one, on and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Okay, yeah, pretty sure that none of that's how that actually goes, but oh, whatever. Yeah, I'm still kind of looking around to see. We'll go ahead and turn that beacon off now, because we don't really need it anymore. Yeah, it'd be really nice if we could just find that last scanner room fragment, but not really having much luck on that front. So I'll continue looking around and see what I can find. Well, in my travels, I came down to where the blood, whatever these things are called, blood kelp is. So now we've got blood, oil, and deep shrooms. So that'll be nice to have for unlocking a couple of recipes. Where did my... Crap. Where did my... there it is. Like, where the heck did my thing go? Really need that vehicle upgrade bay so I can change the color. Make it easier to see. Alright, so now we have those. That'll allow us to unlock things like benzene and some other things. Didn't really mean to come over here, but I'm just kind of trying to go to places where I don't have any map unlocked, so that maybe I can find some of the wrecks that we haven't found yet. Because in general, you find most of your scans, your fragment scans, around wrecks and stuff, so usually it's better to just try to find those if you can. Unfortunately, I'm not getting very much in the way of... I never remember where... I know where a couple of them are, because I remember they're in very dangerous places, but like the random... Not to say random, but like the lower level ones where it's not really that memorable. It's always hard for me to remember where they are. So yeah, I'm going to continue to look around and hopefully find them. Well, I think I did a big circle around one, because here's one we didn't find before. So... it's not a door we can open. I think that... is that a scanner fragment? Scanner room? Ah, we have our scanner room. Sweet. Okay. Now we can build the scanner room, which will make it so much easier to find the tooth that we need. Oh, we did come in here. Why didn't the map... I'm confused. We came in here clearly because I cut open a hole. I'm super confused. Yeah, we already found that. I am super confused because the map should have... maybe we just... but we came here. We came in here, we cut it open. I've had the map mod since we started, so... I'm not sure why. I don't know. The mods... it's a mod, so obviously it's not always going to work exactly as intended every time. So, it is what it is. Let's head back to the bay and get that done. Okay, we're back at our base here. We need to figure out where we're going to put... well, I guess we can go ahead and dock. How about that? I guess we can go ahead and put the thing here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Then we can hop out into the water. Let's see. Make our habitat builder number 5. 5. And then for our scanner room, we need titanium, copper ore, gold, and table coral. I imagine we have to have the table coral because we needed that for computer chips, which we needed for a bunch of other stuff. So we have it here if we have it. Coral tube. Oh, that's easily remedied. Let's go grab some table coral, and it's right here. I'm sure we had it at some point, and then I accidentally used it in a recipe instead of putting it in the thing. Okay. Let's put that in there, and now we can put that in there. That can go there, and now we have the blood oil, which will allow us to make a couple of things. So now we can make the stasis rifle, we can make benzene. So let's go ahead and do that. That unlocks benzene for us for some different things. And then polyaniline requires hydrochloric acid, which requires a deep shroom and a salt deposit. Do I have salt in here? I do. We did also pick up deep shroom, so let's go ahead and make that. So first we need to make the hydrochloric acid. Then we can make a polyaniline, because we have gold and hydro... Make that again so we actually have the material. Okay. So, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. That fills up our inventory for that. And then... what was I doing? So now, for the scanner room, titanium, copper, gold, and table coral. We have titanium, we have copper, we have gold, and table coral. Alright, so cool. We're safe to do that now. So, I'm going to try to put it over here. I don't think it's going to let me because of the terrain, but we will try. I didn't think so. So, let's see. Will it let me do... Can I do... Nope. So I guess what we'll end up doing then is we'll just put it off the room, off one of this here. So scanner room. There we go. And then because we did that, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the hatch and put it over here. Oh. Or not. Never mind. I guess not. So, next step is going to be to come over here and look for Stalker Tooth. And then we need the chip for that. So, oh yeah. Copper ore and magnetite, we should be good. Speed upgrade, silver ore and gold, we should be good. Computer chip and magnetite, we should be good. So I do one of those, one speed upgrade, and then 3 of the range upgrades. And that will do it for the scanner room. Scanner room is now done. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Now we can hop into our Seamoth. And we should be able to rapidly find a Stalker Tooth. Oh, take a look at that. This is why we wanted to stay. Like, we needed to unlock the scanner room anyway. I know it took a bunch of extra time to do that, and this is really the only thing we're going to be using the scanner room for. But we needed to unlock the scanner room anyway, and it makes the process of getting the Stalker Tooth much less annoying than having to screw around with the Stalker, get him to pick up the thing, wait for him to drop a tooth, blah, blah. I know there's strategies for making it happen faster, but we needed the scanner room anyway. So let's just go ahead and run over here. We'll grab the Stalker Tooth. It's just sitting nice and pretty on the ground. That unlocks enameled glass for us, even though technically we had it unlocked already. But it gives us access to using it now, so that's good. I'm going to have to build another storage unit for that raw material there, but that's okay. So let's go back to the base, and we'll create a new chest for our thing. We'll deposit our Stalker Tooth in it, and then I believe we were in the process of trying to make our Cyclops. So ideally, we'll be able to do that here in just a minute. So let's get this in here. Okay. And then, yeah, we don't have any more room in here. I'm actually going to go ahead and just take these 2 out and put them in here for now, because I don't really want to make another thing until I have to. Okay, and then for raw materials, we want to put our Stalker Tooth in there. That takes care of that. So now, let's head over to our mobile vehicle bay, wherever that is. It's over here. Swim faster on the surface. I could pull out my Sea Glide, but I just don't feel like it. All right. So for our Cyclops, we have lead. We have the advanced wiring kit, we have the lubricant, we now have everything we need for the enameled glass, so that's good, and I'm pretty sure we have plasteel ingots sorted out too. Well, what's the recipe for plasteel ingots? Let's just do that first. Is it up here at the top? Plasteel ingots needs titanium and lithium. I'm 95% sure that we have lithium in our stuff. I also want to turn the scanner room off now because that's going to get annoying having to see that all the time. Oh, and we got a radio message, too. Look at that. Okay. Let's see. We have lithium. Yes. Okay, cool.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
All right, so that's the Sunbeam landing site. We'll be doing that in the next episode. We'll definitely be doing that in the next episode. All right, so we have everything we need to craft our Cyclops now. So let's go ahead and... All right, let's
Cannot
just...
build here. Must be constructed in deeper water.
How deep does it need to be? I mean, that's pretty deep. We'll go all the way to the edge here just to make sure. Okay, you go there. Can I do it now? Plasteel, enamel glass, lubricant. There we go.
The Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt.
So
to
now
pilot
we
this
can
vehicle
take
solo.
everything that we need and put it on our put it in our Cyclops, so that we can make it our little mobile base that we will eventually, relatively soon, we'll be taking that down into the deep areas to finish out the game. So now that we've done that, we're going to need to make a. We are going to need to make a prawn suit here in a minute. So since that's the case, let's just go ahead and do that. Make sure we have everything. If we have everything for the Cyclops, I'm 100% sure we have everything for the prawn suit. But I was waiting for the Cyclops to make the prawn suit. Plasteel, aerogel, enamel glass, You know what? I think we have aerogel, but I don't know for sure. So what we'll do is we'll just pick this up. We'll move our Cyclops closer to the base. We'll go ahead and get everything transferred over to the Cyclops. And then we'll redeploy, because we don't need deep water for the thing. So just a quick tour for those of you who haven't seen it. Nice long area here. There's some storage compartments on the left side there. There's a ladder that leads us up. There's also a ladder in the back. Bridge over here where we drive. This is our status indicator. We can customize the look of our ship here. Typically put my crafting and storage and all that stuff in here. Modifications for whatever we have docked there. Decoy launcher, engine back here with the upgrade station over there. And then we craft our Cyclops upgrades right here. So, I know we already have the Cyclops upgrade ready to go, so the engine efficiency module, because we picked that up. We picked it up somewhere. I don't remember where we picked it up. And then as for the other upgrades, I don't remember... So we don't have crystalline sulfur. We need to go down to the deep area to get that. The decoy tube requires aerogel. I was just saying I don't remember if we have that. We don't have the depth module yet, and we don't have the recipes for either of those, so we can't do anything else. But at least we have the efficiency module. That'll make the batteries last. That'll make the power cells last a lot longer. So let's get the engine turned on. And then once that happens, we can turn over towards the base. Go in that direction. Let's see. Make sure we're not going to crash into anything. You just got to be a little bit careful when you're in the shallow areas with this thing, because it is the bottom of it is much lower than where we're standing, so hold on. Always make sure you turn the engine off. It uses up a lot of extra power when the engine's on, so just make sure you turn that off whenever you're not doing anything. So what we're doing now is we're heading over to, because at this point I don't know that we're gonna the moon bay will be for our Seamoth there, but okay, so what we'll do, I'll craft all the stuff we need over here, and then I'll disassemble it over there. I don't know why I just didn't do it that way. So we need the habitat builder. No, habitat builder, that one. Okay, we're gonna build ourselves a fabricator. Gonna build ourselves a radio. Gonna build ourselves some storage over here. Okay. This will be raw materials. This will be raw materials 2. This will be crafted. And this will be first aid. Speaking of first aid, we'll go ahead and put a couple of first aid makers, medical kit fabricators here, and we'll let those go. And then raw materials can go in... Well, we're not doing that. As a matter of fact, I could probably just... Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Trash can. Trash can. Where is the trash can? Right there. So we got to make sure we have a trash can in here as well. I don't know why I picked them up. I don't know. I had it in my head that I needed them for some reason. I didn't. I'm actually going to just put our beacons in there too, because I don't really need that. Let's see. I'm just going to go miscellaneous, because I'm going to put our Sea Glide and that in there as well, just to kind of get it out of our inventory. I don't think we need the radiation helmet anymore for anything, so we're going to put the rebreather on. Put that in there. And then for the fabricator, I think we can actually switch over to our reinforced dive suit. I know we have synthetic fiber. Well, let's get everything moved over just to double check. I'm like 95% sure that we have all of the stuff that we need for everything, but since I don't know since I'm not like 100% confident that we have everything, let's get everything out of the thing here. Let's get everything out of the storage here. Boom, 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 boom. And then there we go. And then there's first aid kits in here. Move all of this stuff to the Cyclops. And then that will allow us to... So let's see. First aid can all go in here. Okay. Raw materials. We're doing that and that. Nope, not the glass. Glass is a made material. Gold and silver, sulfur, diamonds, lithium, magnetite, the acid mushrooms, all three of those. Where's my deep shroom? Is that already in here? Deep shroom. Okay, and then for crafted materials, all of this can go in here. All of these are crafted materials. Okay. And then, so what? We were saying synthetic fibers. So I don't have aerogel. I don't have aerogel or synthetic fibers yet, according to our storage here. So what do we need for... Ooh, what do we need? What do we need for those? So synthetic fibers need benzene, which we just got, and the fiber mess. We can go ahead and make that. Okay, and then aerogel. Have we not found the recipe for that? I would have thought that this would be... Am I just missing something here? Oh. Okay, well, we can put our synthetic fibers there. I don't remember what the... Huh. Because I kind of need the aerogel for several things. I'm going to have to look it up, I think, because I can't remember... Let's see. Subnautica aerogel. Let me look this up for a second. The gel sack. Okay. I believe gel sacks are in the same... I don't remember if gel sacks are all the way down where all the sulfur and stuff is, or if I mean, we need to go down there to get this. We need to go down for sulfur to get that material for that, and we need to go find the stuff for the... All right. I think... Oh, we're actually on the right ship anyway. Let's go... we need to make our modifications... Make our modification station. We definitely need that, so... Let's make our modification station. Alright. And then for the modification station... Ooh! Ultra glide fins! So we'll go ahead and do that. I didn't realize we didn't have those yet, so that's nice. Ultra high capacity tank. We don't have. Man, we've been running around with it without the. We've been running around with the base equipment, man. Ugh. And we'll go ahead and grab a thermo blade too, because why not? And then for the Cyclops depth module, we don't have the. Is that something we have to find? I don't remember that being something we have to find. Oh, we have to find the first one. Duh. We have to find the first one. We haven't found the first one yet. Okay. Well, you know, we still have some. You know, it seems like we're further along than we are because we have the Cyclops. So this is only just the beginning. We still have to get everything all kitted out. We still have to get all of our modules and stuff upgraded. So I think for the next episode, we'll leave the Cyclops here. We'll take the Seamoth. And, oh, we still haven't found the vehicle that's why, because we still haven't found the vehicle modification station yet. So we got to find that. Man, we still got a lot to do. So hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks, where you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. Also have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who prefer to go that route. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for the next episode, and I'll see you then.